Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends, and welcome to this brand new day. Yay, a brand new day. It is good to metabolize. A thumbs up for that. And here in Shelton, it is cold. I'm now wearing my plaid shirt as a jacket when I go out walkies. The undershirt and then the overshirt, that doesn't do it anymore. I have to have the plaid shirt as the jacket. So I'm glad. It's been a long time since it's been this cold. I mean, it took a long time to get this cold. It used to be like this just a few days into September. Now it's almost, it's mid-November. And it's finally getting this cold. But at least it's there. Thumbs up for that. I think I've seen frost occasionally. So, cool. And I go out walkies, and that's still good. I used to walk to Walmart, a 6-mile round trip. But that later, I need to do some front loading for the video here. Hey, if you like what you see in here, if you could toss me a like, that would be very cool. Interact with the YouTube algorithms, and if you could leave me a comment, that would be very cool as well. I do enjoy it when people interact with the YouTube comments. I do enjoy reading and interacting with comments as well. And I would also like to say, well, first, if you could subscribe to the channel, that would be cool too. But I do want to thank each and every one of my Patreon.com patrons. These beautiful and awesome people are exceptionally beautiful and awesome. And they help to keep me alive. Literally, they keep a roof over my head. They keep food in my belly. They keep my pets alive. It is a very good thing. And I just think it is good to thank these people for helping me. If you could help me out, that would be very cool. There are links in the show more for the video. So thank you very, very much. And back to our regularly scheduled stuff that hopefully I've clipped this out and moved it. And if not, then you get to see how well I edit videos then, don't you? But that was really stressing out the nerves of my back. And so I started just walking around in town. And so instead of a 6-mile round trip, I was making a approximately four something odd mile round trip. I've been pushing that of late to get to walking further. And now it's at the point like, well, if I'm walking this far in town, why don't I just walk to Walmart again? So I don't know, I might start doing that. It's hard to say. I kind of like walking around Shelton though. I get to see things that I wouldn't see if I was just walking to Walmart. I mean, we've got new construction in parts of town, and they're tearing down other things and changing stuff, and I wouldn't see that if I was just walking to Walmart. Because I live in southern Shelton, which is hills and forests, and then downtown is in kind of in a valley, and then you come up out of the valley to northern Shelton on a mesa, and everything is flat up there, and it's just goes out, and it's big, and you're really not getting to see all of Shelton if you just stick to downtown Shelton and southern Shelton. So, I don't know, I may start doing that, but thumbs up, yay. As a weird aside, a lot of buildings in town have been, they've been putting up these things saying, don't go inside. It's unsafe for human occupation. And that's been happening a lot to a lot of places, and then they're just shut down and they're gone forever. The building isn't, but whatever was there before can't use the place anymore. There is I can't remember, is Friends of Eagle, some sort of, veterans kind of thing where in town, where it's one of the chapters of all these military things that go all across the country. And I've always wondered about it because it's a big box building and you can see in windows, that there's stuff happening inside, and there's an open sign, and there's this, I've always been curious, but the entrance is in the back. It's one of those, you walk up to the front and the door you can't get in, and it says you need to park and enter in the back. And I don't like places like that. I never have for whatever weird reason, so I've never gone in. But I've been curious. Well, in this past year, I've managed to walk by at the right times when they've had the doors open, and it's primarily just a big, I've seen people just sitting at tables, eating in groups, watching TV, drinking, smoking, doing that sort of stuff. It's like just a bar hangout place for older people, and I don't like places like that, so yay. Now, if I can try and remember what I was talking about. Oh, yes, the Friends of Eagle type building. So it's just a place where people go, and I don't like that sort of stuff. But, you know, people go there, that's fine. That's fine. And then, like last week, I was walking by, and it was all shut down. And it had that unfit for human occupation thing on all the doors again. And it was like, whoa! And I had no idea what happened. But then after a couple days, the signs came down, and it was open, and people were going in again. So I don't know what happened, and whatever happened, I'm glad they were able to fix. I mean, just because I don't enjoy going to places like that, obviously people do. There's always people there when it's open, and you know, when the doors are open during the summer times, and I can see in that sort of thing, there's people in there, so that's good. I'm glad people can enjoy it. There's also another kind of veterans club thing in town as well that appears to be primarily just a bar. One of my disappointments with the human race in that we get together primarily just to hang around places to get drunk, and it's like, so joy, thumbs up with that. Hey though, again, if people enjoy it, that's fine. As long as no one gets hurt, then that's fine. So it's good. Now let me take a look at, oh yes, I want to quick talk about some things I have come to now with my medications now, my Ritalin. I take 3 doses, 20 milligrams each. I tried to take it around between 5:30 and 6 o'clock. I was late today for my morning time dose. For my afternoon dose, I like to take between 12 and 1. Sometimes to push it as late as 1:30 or 2. And then I try now to take my evening dose at about, well, after 9 o'clock at night. Because I sleep really well when I take Ritalin. So I take my Ritalin late, and of late I've been taking it really late. Some nights as late as 11 o'clock, and I sleep great. So I do have a residual effect even when I'm not on it now. Beforehand, when I came off medication like this, within the hour, it felt like half of my soul was being torn out of my body and I was being crippled again. I have a residual effect. So when I take my last dosage at, say, 2 o'clock, by 10 o'clock at night, I'm still able to think and remember. I need to take another dose if I want to continue being able to do that, but I'm not just immediately crippled mentally and spiritually after the dose wears off, 6 hours later. There's that nice residual effect. It has a hold over it for about a good 8, maybe 10 hours at times. And then when I take the med, I'm sleeping, and that's a very, very good thing. A definite thumbs up for that. So I'm going to hopefully be able to do that. There is also another thing. Yesterday I posted, and today I'm going to post the other half. There's the game Postal, and they have a bunch of spin-offs, and one of them is Postal Brain Damaged, and I put up the first half of that, and I got the second half today where I finished the demo. And because I'm taking Ritalin, I can't wear my glasses when I'm playing games anymore. I just can't. I wore my glasses while I was trying to play. And yes, these things are filthy. I mean, I need to wash them. But the fact of the matter is, even when they're clean, Ritalin, one of the side effects is blurry vision. And already these are not good for mid-vision. I got the bifocal part for stuff that's up close. And stuff has to be like right here so that I can see it with the bifocal part. This part is for out there, like 10, 15 feet out. My monitor is just past arm reach right here, and that's where the camera is, but that's also where I see my stuff, everything that's on my monitor. And it was mildly out of focus before because just the glasses weren't made to see them. With the Ritalin, I can't see a thing. I literally had to take these off so I could focus better on the monitor. I literally cannot wear glasses to see if I want to be able to see So that's joyous. Yay. And the thing is, of course, if I get the glasses changed for that, let's say my med dose changes, then I'd have to get another prescription. I can't afford that. So yay. But it's joyous. It's also a part of getting older as well. There is some other stuff, but I'm going to try and think about some things here too. There is some of the razor's edge stuff that I want to talk about. I'm not able to focus as well this morning as I would like, and I'm not quite sure why. So yay, but yeah, it happens. Your mileage may vary on a day-by-day basis, and underneath all of the Ritalin, I have more problems than just ADHD. So some days treating the ADHD real well is not going to do the job because all the rest of the issues I've got are just holding me back real hard. So yay on that. So I've been trying to think on things, and I've actually been doing a lot of thinking on the whole inside-outside and razor's edge stuff. Part of it, again, was the whole, problems with it being an eternal frontier. The people's view of, because death can come swift and violently. I had mentioned how your odds of being eaten are small, but never zero. They're never really small. They're never extremely small. They're never vanishingly small. They're just small. Your chances of death by being eaten by something are small. Never zero. And so when you hear about somebody getting eaten, it's not oh my God, that's horrific. It's like, oh wow, that's sad, because they got killed in a car accident. Oh, they drowned while they were on a lake. Same emotional response. It's like, oh, that's sad. How horrible. Oh, they were eaten by a lizard thing while camping. It's like, oh, how sad. But, one of the risks you take while you're out camping. So, if I can try and remember exactly where I was going with that particular one. Oh yes, and then it's not a horrendous thing. I was also trying to think about rates of that, where it would be a risk, but not horrific. And it's like, if in a 10-year period, you as a person living on the razor's edge, on the inside, like in the Crimson Kingdom, during a 10-year period, like every 1,000 group of people, there will be one person that gets ed in a 10-year period. So if you live to be 50, you're going to know by name, people that you knew, 5 people through the years that have been eaten. That's bad, but I'm 59, and I used to know a lot of people that aren't alive anymore for a lot of various reasons. So death happens. I know of a lot more than just 5. So if only 5 people get eaten, that's not bad. Of course, razor's edge. In the town, before the Apple Rock Kaiju goes rampaging, that with 25,000 people, that would be in a 10-year period, just 25 people being eaten. That's a lot, but also compared to other death things, that's not bad. It's a major thing, but it's not. It's accepted. It's normalized. You live with it. It's not a great risk. Just like out here. Like how the other day, I almost got either killed or badly hurt when this car almost, like I say, they stopped about this far from me. And thank God they had anti-lock brakes, or I would have been whammed into at 20 miles an hour while crossing the street just a couple days back. Things happen. So, yeah, things happen, and it's not a horrific or nightmarish thing for them. Out on the razor's edge, of course, the risk is a whole lot worse. It's like every 5 years, somebody that you know by name gets ed. So if you live to be 50, that's 10 people that have been eaten that you know of. And even that's not really horrific either. I mean, by the time I got up to here, yeah, I didn't know 10 people, but I don't live on a frontier either. Also, though, I do have to say I need to talk about this more tomorrow, and hopefully I will. And hopefully I didn't bore anyone on, well, any more than normal about just this sort of unclassified rambling. Thumbs up for that. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank however many people have left me a comment, up to 25 in the past 24 hours. It's been a long time since I've had 25, so I'm going to thank everybody up to that. It's more than 0, and that's awesome, so thank you each and every one of you. And if I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. And even though I can't American Sign Language, well, you've seen how my brain works. I have brain fog and a whole bunch of issues, so I'm doing pretty good, and I'm still getting better, so thumbs up on that. Excuse me. We have Ice Damon. Holy smokes, that was scary. And Melissa R, thumbs up and thank you. Good to see you in the comments again. Shax's Dream Team, thumbs up and greetings. Greetings. Here I am insulting you. You say you're from Scotland and I use my horrible accent. Thank you very, very much. Hopefully my accent was not too insulting. It is greatly appreciated, and greetings and welcome. Then we have Zach Campbell. I need to check my email. But thank you very much and good to see you in the comments. And Tommy Nelson, thumbs up. Tekadon, greatly appreciated. We have Lil Dola, thumbs up and thank you. And Whack, oh, thumbs up. And then Mountain with a whole bunch of vowels after the T. Oh, and Hokey Smokes. It's good to see you in the comments, but boy, oh boy, that was scary as all get out. Yuki likes hot potatoes. Good to see you in the comments. And yeah. Craig YAC, thumbs up, good to see you. And Pancake Cookie, good to see you as well. And then we have Lala Mimi, thumbs up. Maria Tonya, thank you as well. We have Larry from Space, Hokey Smoke, thank you very much. We have Flora Mew, good to see you as well. You gotta laugh, you gotta laugh. You're gonna laugh or you're gonna cry, so might as well laugh instead. Then we have Ben B, greatly appreciated. Tony Bennett, thumbs up and thank you. And then there is NUQ, thumbs up. And then we have Green Room, thumbs up and thank you. Wow, 19 people. Hopefully I actually counted correctly. These days there's no guarantee. But hopefully 19 people, very awesome. Thumbs up and thank you each and every one of you. You get me out of my head and into the world and dealing with real people, if only in text and if only for a short time, and it is appreciated. Thank you. So with my hands in the air, I do not know what device you're watching this on, so I do not know where the video description is, but inside I have links to all my channels. If you could check it out, that would be very cool. I also have links to things like my Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and again, I would like to thank all of my Patreon.com patrons. And if you could become one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would truly be beautiful and awesome. My rent has gone up so much. I am honestly finding it almost impossible to survive, so any help is awesome. If you would like to help me out without becoming a patron, I do have a PayPal link down below. I'm not above grubbing for spare cash, because when you got next to nothing, anything helps. If you'd like to help me out without sending money, I have an Amazon wishlist link that I'm going to try and make sure is updated today, where hopefully I still have stuff like cat food and hamster bedding on there, because I'm, oh boy, it's not a good situation, but do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled, and if you cannot or you do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest, so thank you very much. And if you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation you get from my existence. And of course, if you could hit the notification bell on the subscription button, that would be very cool and greatly appreciated as well. Thumbs up for that. Well, Hokey Smokes, back here as I state, please, in your life, seek creativity, try to stay positive, and of course, maintain balance. Moderation in all things. It's fun to bounce off the walls in extremes, but oh boy, is that unhealthy. And of course, with the Covfefe bug raging, you know what you have to do to be safe, so please, be safe, be smart, don't deal with the ramifications of either death or a horrific long-term illness. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and that is, in my book, a very good thing.